Hip Hop Nation is Great Rizzy in the building. I have a friend from the West Coast. No, we ain't saying LA. We saying Oxnard because my brother Anderson Paak is in the building.
Yes, Lord.
How are you today, bro?
Zone.
At all times.
I might fuck around and break both my arms. I'm so hyped.
Nah, we can't do that. We need you. How else you gonna play the drums,
How
bro?
someone with Millie Rock.
Yeah, you'd be super stiff right there. He's gonna be super sturdy too, man.
Yeah, man.
What made you name the project after your hometown where you grew up at?
It's the next city up, just so happened to be.
Yeah?
You know? We headed up the coast, and now it's like, it's time. The timing is right. All the stars align.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Got everything I need. It's creative bliss. This is a perfect time, and now I get to bring it home, you know?
Right.
Same man, different car.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It reminds me of like when you go different places, you hear people like, yeah, I'm from New York. And you'll be like, all right, well, what part of New York City? Oh, no, I'm from Binghamton. You're like, no, you're not from New York City, man. But I feel like now everybody we repping Oxnard heavy.
That's right.
Heavy, as they should, right?
As they should. We putting it on the map the right way.
Yeah. Anderson Paak, Hip Hop Nation. Great Rizzy. Great Rizzy up here on Hip Hop Nation. Anderson Paak is in the building, man. You might want to hit us up at Hip Hop Nation, at Great Rizzy, at Anderson Paak. Yo, what can we expect off of this project?
You can expect a lot of fun, good times, good music. You know what I'm saying? We bringing that traditional sound back that the West Coast is known for, and we bringing that futuristic sound that you ain't never heard before. You could expect Dr. Dre production. You can expect Dr. Dre quality mixes. You can expect quality features such as Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Q-Tip, Snoop Dogg, Coco Sarai, Katia Bonet, Last Artful Dodger, BJ the Chicago Kid. You know, it's just the list goes on and on. You can just expect something that feels so cool to listening to. You don't got to be embarrassed to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to it with your mama. You can listen to it with your homies, you know, with your girl.
You just have the super flexible Swiss Army knife. I got something for everybody album.
Everything, man. And it's cutting deep. Yeah, man. Good times on this album.
Yeah. Great Rizzy up here with Anderson Paak on Hip Hop Nation. And you already said it, and I think we saw this coming, man. You were able to work with Dr. Dre. But in true Dr. Dre fashion, there's a level of perfection that's with this project.
Yeah.
I saw when you put on Instagram or Twitter and you said, hey, we're done. It's over. Then I think a week later, okay, we're done again. And I was like, yep, this sounds about right. But it also tells everybody, you take this serious, man.
Very serious. We care about it. You know what I'm saying? We really care about this, man. Every little detail, every little thing. We listening closely. We want the experience to be very, very real and authentic. And we're trying to get what's in our heads and our hearts to come out on that, you know, on this platform, so
right.
y'all can really experience it, right?
Right. I don't ever like really asking artists about what their feelings are for another artist, unless you're talking about someone who obviously like a Dr. Dre. Yeah, you hold them in high regard.
Mm-hmm.
But I think these types of efforts are examples of how music should be produced. And a lot of times, you know, that's not happening always. And we, you know, consumers, they deserve a certain type of product. And you and Dr. Dre, man, I just... it just bring brother chills. Like, damn, y'all are out here putting out some serious work.
Yeah, man.
And I don't want to say pressure. I've asked you that before, but I feel like you have fun going back and forth into the studio. You learn something new all the time?
Bro, I used to bag groceries and like do all kinds of like stuff I didn't like to do. You know what I'm saying? There's worse things than doing what you love, going to the studio, working with Dr. Dre, you know, drinking gin and tequila, you know, and then popping up here with you, promoting the album in New York, one of my favorite places to be, period. You know, it's like this music took me all over the world, you know, and it's like to be able to touch and to inspire people with the music, quality music, and that just means everything to me, and it means a lot that they're willing to wait for it, you know, for the good stuff, and that's everything. That's why we put everything into it.
It means everything to me that you even included me in that, along with you and Dr. Dre.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you, man. I hold you in high regard, too.
I could walk out of here with my head high, man. Damn it, that's it. I'm over. I'm done.
I don't care what they say, other people in the radio station, all the bad things they say, like, that don't affect me, man. I still mess with you heavy, man.
Now I'm second-guessing things. I want to get to the music. It's Hip Hop Nation. Great Rizzy up here on Hip Hop Nation. My brother Anderson Paak is in the building, man.
Yes,
now, look,
Lord.
This Oxnard project, I feel, do you have any tattoos or anything? Because, you know, it's a certain...
I'm blasted.
No, I'm talking about with Oxnard on it, though. Like with your city.
I'm blasted.
Let me see. You got... Oh, Oh,
really
shit is there.
fresh off
Look
the
at that.
presses. I still got the styrofoam on or the saran wrap.
Ooh.
Still got to sit a little longer.
Did that hurt right there?
I got crazy work done.
Look
the
at
other
that
night.
right there. So,
See,
wait,
my
so
pops used to work up on the fighter jets. See
oh,
that?
look at that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That bomber's mean
215
right there.
Philly in the house.
Shout out to them, man.
Oxnard, my mom from Korea came
Right.
through, met my pops. He was working on the fighter jets. They met in Oxnard. 86, they had me, the Tiger.
Damn,
You know what I'm
son.
saying?
Was this a whole piece, like you in sections? Like everything had to be worked out for
Yeah,
this right here?
I just got this one like yesterday, last night.
Oh, you just did it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I had to
shit.
do this one first. You know, I had to get it done, you know, all in one time because we'd be sticking and moving. So,
Right, right.
but, yeah.
I feel bad, man. I don't have one tattoo.
That's
bro.
good, bro. You
One.
don't need to do that.
Nah,
You
but
a
that's
good-
hot right there. I want to go. Let me find out where my mom and my dad met, so I can get some fly shit like that.
Yeah, man.
I gotta figure this out, man.
Yeah, you got to get the story together.
You know, shout out to everybody that got a tattoo out there. We're gonna play some music so you can feel included right now. It's Hip Hop Nation with Anderson .Paak. Hip Hop Nation, Anderson .Paak's in the building. Gray Rizzy up here riding out with y'all, and I just want to talk about this. Where you mentioned this name, Kendrick Lamar. First, I want to say the single "Tense." It's out there. We playing it up here, heavy on Hip Hop Nation. Everybody's loving it. Great vibe to it. What was it like to get in the studio with Kendrick?
Well, I wasn't in the studio.
That didn't happen.
He's a busy man.
Files, going back
Files
and forth.
gotta be sent, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, files gotta be sent. He be all over the world, and but he took the time out and recorded that amazing verse, and I was like starting to lose hope for a second. I mean, I sent it to him maybe like a year and a half after I made it, and everything was going crazy for him. So I was just just letting him do his thing, and then eventually he sent it back on iMessage, and I was like, what? Heard it, I was like, yo.
Wait,
man.
you heard it on iMessage?
Yeah, you know.
Wow, that's dope.
Because sometimes it'd be tough. Like the email thing get a little tricky, you know. You don't
Yeah.
want it to. So sometimes that's the most secure thing to do. And he sent it back, and I was just going crazy, man. It was a few features that I got in like that I thought wasn't gonna happen, and they sent it in, and I was just like, man, that's love, man. I appreciate it, bro.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and introduce this for the people?
Check it out. This is Tense featuring Kendrick Lamar. Sometimes you got to see it before it happens. Sometimes you don't want them to see you, but you got to see them. Some good old-fashioned two-step music you can cruise in your whip to. I don't care if you got a Bentley or Prius. Are you on the bus? Are you walking? Something you can vibe to. Turn it up. Then my new single, Tense, featuring Kendrick Lamar. This is Anderson .Paak. Yes, Lord.
Hip Hop Nation. Great Rizzy up on Hip Hop Nation. Anderson .Paak is in the building. We're talking about this Tense record featuring Kendrick Lamar. And you got this video out, man. And I was looking at the video, and the first thing I thought about was, y'all can't handle the truth. Or even better yet, the many-faced God. Right? Like, first of all, why did you decide to put the video together like that? And you play some interesting freaking characters on it. Very real.
Man, it was definitely not my idea, man. I had a whole different treatment. We was going to be, you know, having fun, just like cruising in the cars and, you know, car wash and stuff. And Dre was like, nah, bro, it's got to be about what's behind the curtain, the veil, the tents, you know what I'm saying, what people don't see. I was like, oh, dang, that's actually a good idea. So him and Colin Tilley like got together and they brainstormed on the whole idea. I threw my little like, you know, ideas, you know, with me tied up as like I was like, gotta be like a house mom that's really like a dominatrix and you know, stuff
on the
like
S&M
that.
tip.
Yeah, different things like that. But yeah, they went in, man. They just brainstormed at Dre's house one day and they came back and Colin came back with a whole new treatment, and I was reading it like, what?
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's do it.
Yo, you know what was funny about this video? I want y'all to go back, look at the video right now. There's two things where I was like, this is very real. Number one, in the support group, at the end of the support group, you'll see something over there. I was like, damn, that is real. And then talking about the dominatrix S&M stuff, there's a lot of lube that was on my man's face right here.
Wait, what?
On your face, like when you was underneath her? And
you mean that? Okay, no, because we was popping bottles and stuff. I feel you, and the girls on top of me.
She was on top.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, is that liquor or is it? Never
right.
mind. You
yeah.
gotta go see the video. Go take a look at it right now.
A lot of lube. Get your lube together too when you're watching it.
Yeah, a lot of lube. Let's get it. You're listening to Anderson .Paak right now on Hip Hop Nation. It's Gray Rizzy right here. This project right here, Oxnard, has some of the coldest lyricists that are on this project, man. Kendrick Lamar, like we said already, Pusha T, Snoop, D.O.G., J. Cole, Q-Tip. What made you say, let me go ahead and tap these guys to be part of this project?
I only mess with the legends, man, you know, and future legends. You know, that's just it. The people that I wanted on the project are people I thought would sound good, you know, on this project, and they just came through. Nobody phoned in some sort of like half-ass verse or anything like that. It was nothing for like just for clout or anything like that. These are people I genuinely have relationships with, and they wanted to be a part of it. I wanted them to be a part of it, and it just came together, man. I'm glad we just kept working to the last minute because a lot of people came in, and it made it happen at the very last minute. I got to work with Q-Tip and Dre and watch them produce the music, right in front of me, and then work on the verse right in front of me. So it was just so many amazing experiences, man.
That right there, that part. Exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah,
to even
man.
think about. Like, you're in the room with
Q-Tip chopping up samples and stuff. And first of all, they just going back and forth, fanning out on each other, like, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, hey, no, man, you.
Was this around the time that we saw a picture with both of them?
Yeah.
That was your session.
Come on, bro. What you thought
You're
it was?
out here making history, man.
Exactly.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna put up the picture so you can see these two side by side with each other's label, right? They're records.
Yeah, man.
They're holding them, and that was all because of Anderson .Paak. Man, let me shake your hand, bro.
I appreciate you.
This right here. Let me say a yes, Lord, for him too. That was dope.
Yes, Lord.
Hip Hop Nation. Hip Hop Nation, man. We still in the building with Anderson .Paak, Great Rizzy. I'm just having a ball up here talking with my brother, man. I want to talk about this song, Mansa Mura.
Mansa Musa?
Mansa Musa. Sorry about that. I have a friend who is from Ghana, and I just want to make. Is this the same thing? Was this West African? Like, the story.
King
right
from
there?
Bali.
Yeah.
Yep. The richest man to date. Even
Right.
still, they say he was the richest man. All the gold. And even was just, I had too much gold. I had to just, here, you take it. Yeah, man, Mansa Musa, big boy checks. And it was only right to have Doc on that one. That was one that he actually had for his album. And I was like, bro, let me go ahead and get that one.
Are you privy to certain songs? Like, all of us have been waiting for a certain album from Dre. Are you privy to certain songs? Does he like just bestow these songs on people? Like, you know what,
bro,
Anderson, this is for you.
Man, not always, but in this case he did. I had to beg him low key. He finally came up off of it.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre, man. He got so many hits just on lock. We'll be chilling, drinking, and he'll randomly play something that he did, from some era, and I'll be like, what the hell was that?
Right.
So are you using that, my nigga? Like, give me that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, he got crazy.
He'll fuck around and style on you real quick and say some shit like, yo, this was from like 98.
Yeah, bro.
Like, oh, this shit is still popping in 2018, man.
Timeless music, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what went into this album, man. We didn't want anything that's going to sound like dated. Like, when you hear stuff, you be hearing stuff that came out 3 weeks ago already sound old, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. We want to make timeless music that when you hear it 20 years from now, it still sound cool, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this song right here, man. Why don't you introduce it for the people?
Okay, we're going to get into, man, what is it?
The Mansa.
Okay. Are we? Oh, yeah, because we out right now?
Yeah, we're out.
Making sure. Did
lit.
it leak? No, okay. Hey, this is Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa, richest man in the world, baby. Gold, African kings. Come on, man. Legacy lineage, featuring Dr. Dre and Coco Sarai. It's an aftermath thing, y'all. Anderson .Paak, Yes Lord, Oxnard. Stand up, Oxnard. Mansa Musa featuring Dr. Dre, Coco Sarai.
Get familiar.
Get familiar early.
Great Rizzy up here with my brother Anderson .Paak, Hip Hop Nation, man. I wanted to talk with you about this because I saw, when in our music, we don't always get to see the most sincere parts of people. And this past Halloween, October 31st, there was a tribute for Mac Miller, man. And I watched the entire thing and I'm looking at it and I said to myself, this is Mac all the way, man. Just the emotion and everything. Seeing his parents, seeing yourself, seeing other artists on the stage. What was the feeling going through your head for this event?
It was really more about the feeling I was feeling in my heart, just like it was almost overwhelming at times, because it's like it's just so beautiful off the top because that was the gig he was supposed to play the same date that he was gonna play his gig for his tour. The whole place is filled up. The sky is beautiful. You're in the Greek. I don't even think I've ever played the Greek. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first time just being on the stage, playing and seeing all the beautiful artists that he impacted. Like from the newest artists to like Schoolboy Q to Earl and all these people that I hadn't seen him in a while. Everybody's been working. He brought everybody together again, and that's what he always did when he was here. He brought people together, and and it was crazy to see they put up on the screen like all the artists, different people that had their stories, and it was crazy to see that how this dude met and affected all these people in this short time. It was crazy. That's how he was something special,
Yeah.
And so it was just it was just you know, my heart was filled. You know, when I hit the stage, it was tough, man, but it was a beautiful experience, man, to meet his parents. That was probably, you know, the best thing about it. You know, meeting his mom and seeing his pops. That was real special for me.
Yeah, in looking at his parents, man, I felt like they knew each and every one of you, even though it might have been the first time that they met most of you, because of what he said to them.
Absolutely.
And what he shared with them.
Absolutely.
Man. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, especially being, you know, a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody who was listening to it, thank you too.
Thank you, Mac Miller.
Hip Hop Nation, Gray Rizzy's in the building with Anderson .Paak. Look, Oxnard is out right now. I want you to explain to me, man, what does it take to put something like this together and to bring all these people together? Because obviously the project is out there, but I don't think people understand what type of effort you gotta put out there. You know, and just communicating with folks, man. How does that work for you?
I mean, communicating, yeah. I mean, I think it's like that's probably one of the hugest things, making sure your team is all, you know, in perfect communication. But honestly, work ethic and just focus, man. Like, can't nobody make you care about your own project but you know?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be about waiting on Dre or waiting on this feature or anything like that. You just really got to care about the project. You really got to want to make the best music of your career every time. And that's all I wanted to do with this project, man. Like, right after Malibu, we started working on it. And I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of, like, time to, like we had with Malibu, where it was just every day I got to focus on it. Like, Malibu took me all over the world. We was on tour, we still on tour, you know, from that album. And so every time I got to work on it, that was all that mattered to me. And I was always in a state of like, yo, next song gotta be the shit, you know. So like, right. I was always working on it, and then the people I wanted help from, I was, you know, getting them involved, and they would see that, oh, this is something special. And I kept working on it. And even after, you know, a year or 2 years later, we was working on some of these same songs and making them better and better. So that's what I was gonna. All I'll say, you know, like Wayne, dedication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Focus and work ethic. Just, you know, every day like it's your last.
Right. Well, I'm glad you've had all that and above, man. I'm just so excited for the album. I'm gonna be listening to it like over and over.
Yeah.
You know, I might go ahead and procreate to it.
Wow, man. Well, go ahead and drop some seeds.
Well, you know, why not, man? We got to go ahead and boost this population out here, bro.
They're going to come out with little New York fitteds on.
little Tims.
Little baby Tims. Come out, Millie Rocket.
And I'll make sure the middle names will be Oxnard, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's get into some more music. What do you want to hear, man? What do you want to go out to?
Hey, let's get into Cheers featuring Q-Tip. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. This is a special, special song to me. One of the last songs we did for the album, produced by Q-Tip and Dr. Dre. Also has Coco Sarai on here. Man, cheers.
Cheers to you. It's Hip Hop Nation. Gray Rizzy, Anderson .Paak. Cheers.